Okay.
What are you sipping on, Steph?
Pedialyte,
Oh, what flavor?
blue raspberry.
You know, that stuff used to look so good that I remember when my they used to give that to my sister when she was a baby. I tried it one time, and it was the nastiest, saltiest thing to me back then. But again, this is like 11-year-old taste bud, so pretty sure it tastes good now. Probably tastes just like that electrolyte drink that they be having at 7-Eleven and other places. You know what's so crazy? They got a
What's
damn
up?
they got a 7-Eleven. So I don't even know why I'm saying this because it's just like me talking about how they got, four Publix within 5 miles of each other. So they building a 7-Eleven down the road here from me, right at a light. Now, at that light, if you make a left turn, you go down probably a mile. I don't know if it's exactly a mile, maybe less than a mile. There's a 7-Eleven right there on the corner. You come back down to where I was talking about,
Hmm.
and right across, of course, is that 7-Eleven they're building. You make a left, you go down possibly about half a mile, maybe three-quarters of a mile. There's a 7-Eleven there. It makes no damn sense.
Well,
Not
that's
to
just
mention
like
there's a
here. I don't
Wawa in
understand why they
Publix.
build quick trips on top of one another. I don't get that either.
Because they're all going
Mm.
to be self-sustaining. They'll all be self-sustaining. They did the market research before they sit there and decided where to build those, so
Really?
they'll
So
be
they
good.
do market research on stuff like that?
Hmm.
Wow.
And if there's competition, because you'll notice it, you'll see one gas station or 7-Eleven or whatever across
Hmm.
the street, and maybe a
Hmm.
year or two later, there's going to be another one popped up right across the street from that one. They just allowed the competitors to do the market research for them.
Mm.
It's the same thing with fast food. Wherever McDonald's sets up, Burger King's not too far behind.
Used to be. They don't do that no more like that. Don't seem like it. They closing down Burger Kings.
They
They
might be filing for
should.
bankruptcy, I
They
think.
should.
Burger King is filing for bankruptcy,
Possibly.
but they own like the company because the brand. What is it? Yum,
Yum
whatever.
Brands or something.
Yeah, they own the Popeyes and
Well,
Arby's and
maybe not so much bankruptcy. I'm not really certain, but I know some of those stores are going to be shuttered. They're going to have to
okay.
reduce operating costs. But I heard they may possibly file for bankruptcy, maybe Chapter 11, to do some sort of reorganization of the debt.
They need to
And
just close down.
Wow. They own every corner in Miami. That's the headquarters. I
nah, they
mean,
ain't
they
shut
own
down.
every damn corner in Miami. You can't pass a corner in Miami without a Burger King right there on the corner. It's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I've been tempted anytime I've gone. The last time we went down there a few months ago, I should have tried it just to see if maybe they taste like the old Burger King.
They
They might.
we will never get that Burger
Yeah.
King from the '90s back.
You don't think so?
Mm.
Maybe. There may
Mm-mm.
be a little bit of hope. Hey, I
We
didn't
we
even.
we hadn't gotten the McDonald's from the '90s back yet.
The fries still the same. The fish
The
fillet still the
fries
same.
are the chicken nuggets are actually better now,
Chicken
but
nuggets are way better.
my favorite, I can't roll up and get a quarter pounder anymore. Because who's gonna chew that raccoon meat?
Wow. I think this is actually, John spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. Steph, they're actually using real meat now, real Angus beef.
Are they using beef or are they using soy burgers?
No, they're using real beef now.
I don't know. The amount of inventory of cows that we have on the planet really doesn't make it self-sustaining for any burger restaurant to be selling actual real burgers. So I don't know exactly what it is that they're peddling to us. Nerd
See,
fact of the day.
I like that, John. Listen, I didn't even welcome everybody to the Short Desk Podcast YouTube show.
you didn't.
I am sorry.
You were so busy saying I look tired and haggard, but it's okay.
Wow. Well, it has been a week for you, Steph. Before we begin, let me put my name in the hat for the Beyonce Please, Kobe is underneath me snoring right now, so please forgive the snoring. No, not for the tickets going on sale.
Oh, let me say something about that. People need to understand tickets have not gone on sale yet, so these prices that y'all are seeing are not valid. I really wish people would stop.
I'm sure the people of Orlando are probably rioting, the people of Orlando and North Florida, because this time she usually comes here like every time she has a tour, but this time she's not coming to the Citrus Bowl.
Why
She's
is
at,
everybody skipping Florida?
no, she's coming to Florida. She's
She's
just
coming to
going
Florida.
to Miami and Tampa. And so I say people here in North Florida because when she does come, everybody comes here. I'm sure they don't want to go another 2 hour and a half down to Tampa. So that's going to be a little bit of a trek for people that want to see Beyonce. She usually spaces it out, but again, every time she's come, I don't think she's ever come to Tampa, so maybe that's why she switched it up, going to Raymond James.
Because your boy said F Florida.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know
he's
what they
having
what I don't know
he
what
must be
y'all
having a
did to
second.
him.
He probably having a second leg. I mean, he's got a house here, and he's got a house in Miami, Little Wayne. So maybe he's coming down on a second leg tour or something like that. I don't know because it's kind of weird for him not to do anything here in Louisiana too, even if it's on the outskirts. But
I thought Orlando's venues overpriced themselves, and that's why a ton of artists and acts don't necessarily come to Central Florida to put on their performances because they are
yeah,
so stringent on their price tag to basically rent out the facility.
they overprice and sometimes they're booked. Um, I don't know if the time frame that Beyonce was looking to come was already booked. That's the only thing I could think of. Um, for the
But
not
Beyonce could probably bump anybody off of
I'm
the
about to
the
say
reservation usually.
Atlanta has bumped people for Beyonce. I
unless
remember
it's a country star coming.
when she did the
Oh, never mind.
oh yeah, y'all Trump country.
No, 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 not just
Not Don
here.
I don't mean Donald Trump. I said
No,
country
no, no.
Trumps.
I'm talking about anywhere. When like what you got to understand is that as big as Beyonce is, and as big as we think some of these other artists are, the fan base for these country music singers
Mm-hmm.
is way bigger than we could ever imagine, and they will pay top dollar to sell out a stadium to go see a damn Garth Brooks or what's the girl name that they ain't got nobody.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, people like them
I'm mad I
are
knew the answer.
Is
are
she
even
still considered country anymore?
Is she pop or is she
she's pop
country?
country. She still has that fan base. So anybody that has that fan base, they are the ones that were keeping CD players still going. I mean CDs going. You know what I mean? They it's just that I've seen where I've looked at world tours or not world tours, like USA tours, and I'm like, okay, Beyonce just came off a tour. She should be number one, and then she's like number 3 or 4, and there's like 3 or 4 country singers that are above her. So that's the only thing other than what John said, where Orlando does have a tendency to overprice. That's the only other reason I can see because Janet's coming here
Mm-hmm.
with
My,
Ludacris.
I'm gonna be broke by the end of 2023.
Yeah,
Janet, Jill, Ella May, Usher, Beyonce. Who am I
yeah.
missing? I'm missing somebody.
I know Iris wants to see LMA and Janet Jackson for sure, and I know we're gonna go out to Vegas to see Usher.
Usher. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my early birthday gift to myself.
Yeah,
But it's so crazy because people they've been teasing me all day about this. So my friend just asked me. He sent me a text. He said Jay-Z and Beyonce are performing on the same night at the same time in 2 different places. Who do you choose to go see? What do you think
Who-
my answer was?
to go see live in the performance. I think
Like they're performing at the same in the same city, 2 different places, same time. Who do I
this
Jay,
choose
is
to go see?
that's tough. What you say, John Jay?
Jay.
Mm. I know she likes Jay better, but from a performance standpoint, the experience would be better with Beyonce. Damn, that's hard for me to say. I'm gonna have to go because the performances have been scarce as far as touring. I'm gonna have to go with Jay.
You're both correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose J over. I just forgave her for lemonade.
Mm. A lot of people like lemonade.
I love lemonade, but she didn't have to talk about him like that.
Well, he is a well-known cheater and
He
woman
just
beater.
he just cheated a little bit.
And woman beater.
He can't. He was gonna get right back.
And he almost killed a person.
He did not almost kill anybody.
Lance Unrivera would
He should have left him.
disagree.
He should have left him alone.
Wow. Wow. So
First, you
And
call
I was
Brandy a
totally oblivious to
murderer.
all this.
You call Brandy a murderer, then you trying to call Jay a murderer. You just horrible.
Brandy did actually kill
No,
somebody.
she didn't. It was an accident.
Person died. And it was attempted murder. I don't even know how he beat that case.
The Lord.
You stunned. You stabbed somebody.
Great representation.
Money talks.
You said that right. Before we keep going on, and we really get into why we're here today, John had us purchase. We haven't tried it yet. These cookies. If you listened to us last week, I'm very excited. Wow, Steph bought a whole box.
Yeah, because they didn't have the individual packs in Target. They just had the box.
I
And
got
it was
mine
only
all
$5.
day.
It was only $5. $7. I'm sorry, $7.
How many comes in a box?
You get 4 cookies.
That's a better deal.
Wait a minute.
That's a better deal than what I got.
It's not 2 to a pack. These are big cookies. What the hell?
Me
They're
too,
like
John.
almost 500 calories a piece.
Can I say something? Can I tell you something? Can I say something? Can I tell you something?
How many times
Can
you
I
gonna
say
say it,
something?
Larry? How many times you gonna say it, Larry?
I did not expect for these damn cookies to be this big. I don't know what I had been looking at, because every time I saw them, I was like, oh, okay, I know what cookies you're talking about. I didn't expect for these to be, big ass cookies. They were 2 for $4 at Publix.
And whose turn is it to pick for next week? Please don't say mine, because I don't have anything in line.
It is, because I picked last week. I had to do
Let me find something.
a scramble. But let's talk about the cookies here. This is the Lenny and Larry. I don't know if they're still alive. Complete cookie. 16 grams of protein per cookie, plant-based proteins, 10 grams of fiber. So if you stopped up, like most women are, Steph, this will probably help you.
I don't get stopped up. I have my fiber daily.
Oh, okay. All right. The complete package. It has 16 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber, non-GMO, project verified, no soy ingredients, certified vegan, kosher for my Jewish Shabbat Shalom. No high fructose corn syrup. That's for you, Kenneth. Shabbat Shalom. No artificial sweeteners, 0 grams of sugar alcohol, sustainable palm oil. John, what flavors did you get today? Show them off, please, sir.
I got white chocolate and macadamia nut as I tilt this damn microphone.
That's a big cookie.
And peanut butter and chocolate chip.
All right.
I don't know which one I'm going to try.
They had so many flavors at Target.
But I like white chocolate macadamia nuts, so we'll go with that.
You should go with that one.
So
Steph,
where did y'all find the individuals?
I went to Walgreens.
Oh.
I went to Publix.
So I went to Target.
They were 2 for $4.
I have the white chocolate macadamia.
I have the peanut butter chocolate chip. So let's go ahead and try these damn cookies. And while you guys are trying it, I did also see this drink. It wasn't at Publix, but I went to this cupcake place called Small Cakes. And they have this drink here. It's called Deep Elder. It's a premium elderflower lemonade. Ever wondered what love tastes like? This is what
Where'd you find it? At Publix?
No, with antioxidants. I found it at that cupcake place, Small Cakes. Well, it wasn't the one that my wife got the cupcakes for, but it was at that place. But you can find them on Amazon. They do have these.
It smells
very nice and refreshing. What does it smell like?
Like, I don't want to say, like gas.
Damn. Like
not gasoline, but the gas you pass.
Oh, well, remember, Steph, it's full of fiber. I like how John is examining the cookie, looking at the cookie.
It's not dry like I thought it would be.
Hmm.
Hmm. It'll take me a week to eat a whole one. Oh, I thought we
Oh,
lost John.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I can't eat a whole cookie at one time. This box will last me until July.
If you had some Coke to wash it down with, you would.
Some milk.
John, you had the white chocolate macadamia nut. What were your thoughts?
It wasn't that bad. It has a heavy protein
Yes.
bar taste to it.
Like you can eat it before a workout, right?
Correct. Or during, or after. It doesn't matter. This is probably something that I would probably consume before a big lift
Yeah.
because it's so dense.
Yeah.
This cookie's heavy.
It is.
A serving size is 1/2 of a cookie.
Yeah. But to be 100% vegan, it's not that bad. It's not you said there's no sugar content or sugar alcohol or anything.
8 grams of protein.
Oh, never mind. There's 12 grams of sugar in there.
Oh, it's potassium rich. Okay. We got a little potassium in it.
Steph, your thoughts on the cookie?
I really thought it was gonna be dry. Once you get past the smell, it's not bad at all. Like I would, I like it.
Okay. I thought that the cookie's good. I expected it to be much more dry than what it was. It wasn't as dry. It wasn't as dry as I thought it would be. It still has that protein aftertaste that all protein bars and candies and whatever else has, but it's not as pronounced as some things other items are. I'm okay with it. As John said, well, you know what? I never really, when I used to live eons ago, I
He said
never
eons
really,
ago.
I never really took like protein bars and stuff like that before I lift. I never, I don't know. Like I always thought that was weird. Just my personal opinion. Like when a person would be lifting and they break out a damn protein bar in the middle of lifting and start eating, I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna eat protein bar while we're lifting. I couldn't do that shit, but to each his own.
Usually I do it on an empty stomach though. Because before I'd feel ill if I ate something before practice or a lifting session. So I
So
prefer
you
to
won't
be on an
throw
empty
up.
stomach. That'll just feel bad throughout the entire, exercise.
As you guys know, if you've listened to the show, John does crazy things when it comes to lifting. What were you going to say?
Not
Steph?
anymore.
I was about to say I should have never stopped making my own protein bars.
You made your own protein bars.
Really?
I stopped because I got lazy. It takes, I don't want to say a lot of work, but it takes work. I stopped making a lot of stuff I used to make.
What are the core ingredients of Steph's protein bars?
Peanut butter, oats, sometimes chocolate.
Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Melted or not melted?
Melted.
That's it?
Deep elder. Yeah.
Deep elder.
Pretty much. Sometimes dates. I used to love to put dates in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Never raisins though. Just dates. Why are you holding that bottle like that?
This is a great drink.
You were saying nuts, John?
Yes.
Every now and then, maybe some walnuts or almonds. But never cashews. I don't know why. I don't like protein bars.
Cashews don't go well with, for whatever reason, with me, chocolate and peanut butter. It doesn't taste good.
No. Deep Elder. Okay, let me find this on Amazon right now because I'll
Where'd you
forget.
get that?
At
Publix?
the small cakes on Universal, not the
Oh,
one
okay.
out. Yeah, Universal
Deep
behind the
Elder
International
Lemonade.
Drive.
How many
They don't have
bottles
the one
get
over
you?
close to me.
No. Mm-mm. What you say, Steph? How many
I was
bottles?
trying
What?
to see how many bottles you could get for $10, but I think it's just one bottle.
They got other flavors. They've got rosé. They've got something else. I forgot the name of it, but I like the elderflower.
Yeah, you get
Listen.
one bottle on Amazon for $10.
Oh wow, no, it's like $3
See,
in the
no.
store. Find if it's somewhere near you at a retail store near
Yeah.
you. Steph, what are you picking for us for next week?
They have these kale chips I see at Publix that I've always wanted to try. They're called Rhythm. They're over in like the deli section. You can get original flavor or Cool Ranch. So let's try those.
Kale chips.
Yes. I usually make my own kale chips, but I've been seeing these in the store and I've been wanting to try them. So
Rhythm, you said?
yes, yes.
And they're over in the deli section, like right where you get the sandwiches by the
hmm
flies.
You know how usually on the sides they have like all of the chips and crackers and you said it what? You said the
By the
sandwiches and the fries.
flies
Flies, there are no damn
by the
flies.
deli.
So if
They
you
are
got
flies.
we don't have flies in our deli
You won't
here
pay
at Publix.
attention to them. I promise you. Any Publix you go into, there's a damn fly flying around either in that bread, over somewhere near the damn deli.
But y'all in
You ain't
Florida though.
Steph. Next time you go into Publix, pay attention. They there.
Don't tell me that because I stopped eating in Publix. I
They are
swear I
there.
stopped eating in
I
Publix.
promise you, they are there. I promise you.
I don't even want to sub from there no more. You know how much I love Publix subs.
Go look.
Nope.
That's
You're
how
not
you
gonna ruin
go
it
in
for
there.
me. You're not
They're
gonna
very
ruin it.
prominent during the daytime. They're not really in there much
Not
at
at night.
night. Yeah, right.
I'm so y'all
You
know
roll up
how
around 12 or 4 o'clock, them things be up in there.
but do y'all know how much time I spend in Publix? What do they do, John? Do the hands again. Look, Keith, look. Like that meme, y'all see with that man that's rubbing his hands
On that
together.
9-grain bread.
That's what they most attracted to for some reason.
I
that
promise you, don't tell me that because that's what I get my sub on. The Italian 5 grain. Don't tell y'all.
The 5-grain bread.
I can't stand y'all. Y'all gonna ruin Public subs for me.
The last time I went, about when was this? Maybe a month ago. Isaac had asked for a sub from there, Philly cheesesteak.
Mhm.
So, and I went in there. I saw one. It was flying. It wasn't actually flying where the bread was. It was flying around where the desserts are. And I thought, damn, that's pretty odd. They made its way over here.
Mhm.
And so as soon as I walked over there, then I saw that bitch flying. I don't know if it was that one or another one, but I saw it flying in the back. I told that man, I said, hey, you see them breads back there on them trays? Give me one of them. I don't want this one up in here. He was like, oh, you don't want one? Okay. Nope, I want that one that looked like they just came out the oven. Give me one of them.
I promise you, I've never seen a fly in Publix ever.
Hold the flies. They just
I'm purposely gonna stand there and look tomorrow.
Yeah, they there. You know what I miss about Public subs? I remember when they used to press them. They had a presser machine.
They still do
You
here.
still do.
Mhm.
What? Where?
They got a flat, whatever you call it.
Panini press.
Panini press.
I
back
ain't
there.
seen one.
They got them. You have to specifically ask them to press your sandwich.
Oh, I thought they
They
had
usually-
got rid of them.
They're
Because
usually by the threshold when it leads them to the back of the house.
Because when I order ahead on the app, they ask you if you want it warmed, pressed, or wrapped.
Wow. Okay,
And you can
because
get the wraps pressed too. So
I thought that they just had that little oven thing because that's why I stopped eating them.
It's usually right next to the oven. If not, it's in the back of the house.
Mhm.
I thought they got rid of them, so I got to go
No.
back to mine.
No,
and
they're still
see.
there.
Damn, because I used to listen. I used to tear up a Philly cheesesteak, but I would want mine pressed. They would put them in that presser. Woo!
Because when they came out with, I'm gonna tell you what I love from Publix, that jerk chicken sub with the Gouda cheese,
I haven't
and they
tried that yet.
and they get it pressed. Oh my god!
I haven't tried that one.
Oh, it's good.
You can get Gouda.
On the
Yeah.
jerk chicken sub.
You get any cheese you want.
Pretty
Oh
much,
yeah,
yeah.
they right next to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't had a Publix sub in a
But that
long,
jerk chicken
long
sub will
time.
make you hurt somebody. Oh my God.
Mm,
I ate a whole one and I never am able to eat a whole sub.
really?
Mm-mm. I can barely eat a half.
John, next time you and I both are off during the week, I'm going to take you to this place. They're only open Monday through Friday until like 4:30, I think. It's in St. Cloud. They have one of the best cheese. They've been there for like 40 years. They only take cash.
Mhm.
They have some of the best cheesesteak subs I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
40 years they've been there. I
that
think
Private in
sounds
40.
good.
Philadelphia.
I believe so. I didn't get into the specifics of things, but yeah.
Mm.
If
When I
y'all
went in
ever
there,
y'all
mhm.
ever come to Atlanta, go to Big Dave's cheesesteaks too.
Oh my God, I follow him on Instagram.
Ooh, honey. Mm. Like
Is he?
he's across town. I drive across town for those subs, for those cheesesteaks and
He's
stuff.
downtown too.
And he opened up on the north side. I take a
Isn't
drive for those.
he? Isn't he engaged to that woman? Or are they not together no more?
To Pinky Cole, yes. They just got
Slutty,
engaged.
slutty vegan. Have you ever had that, John?
No.
Man, that too. Let me tell y'all something. To say those burgers are 100% vegan, you can't tell the difference. They taste like that beef right off the grill.
I keep hearing that. I want that to be something when John and I both go up to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be something that we try so I can make sure I record it for
Get the
both
one
of
night
us.
stand, both of you.
Okay.
What's that?
That seems to be like a man's burger. It's like a double patty, the
Oh,
vegan
I
bacon.
don't want. Oh, what?
Oh yeah,
Vegan
they have
bacon.
vegan bacon and it tastes
There's no
like
such thing.
bacon. It tastes like bacon. I
Mm-mm.
usually buy the pack because
Steph,
yeah, it's good.
Steph,
It's
Steph.
good. It's good.
That's blasphemy. There's no
Now
such
my
thing
my
as
favorite from
vegan
Slutty
bacon.
Vegan, I like the Fussy Hussy and the Dance Hall Queen. Because everything on the menu is named after something like slutty like. So
Mm.
the desserts are vegan.
Mm. I
They
won't be
have
having
some
any desserts.
they have some really good sweet potato pie and some really good banana pudding.
How is a sweet potato pie vegan?
It's vegan and it's good.
How? What are they
You're
not
gonna have to
using?
ask Pinky.
Oh, I don't want it.
You gotta try something
And I'm not
new.
going to do no double patty vegan burger. I try
Just
one,
if you
one
know,
patty.
well, get a fussy hussy. Don't get the one night stand. Get the fussy
Probably
hussy.
hoovered over the toilet the
Now,
whole
the
night.
one thing I had from Slutty Vegan that was totally gross that I will never have again is the po' boy, that vegan shrimp.
Vegan shrimp.
It was nasty. It tasted like I was chewing on rubber bands.
Because there's no such thing as vegan shrimp stuff. Like there's no such thing as vegan bacon. You think I'm gonna sit there and eat something with vegan bacon on it?
You won't be able to tell the difference.
I'm gonna need all the electrolytes in the world
You won't be able to tell the difference.
after I get off that toilet.
That's Drew. You won't be able to tell the difference.
Drew went vegan for a while, so everything tastes good. I ain't trusting him
So
either.
did I. I went vegan
Right.
for a while.
I know that. That's why I'm not trusting it. I'm gonna need somebody to hook me up to an IV after I get done with that while I'm on the toilet. Because
all of your favorite rappers, they love Slutty Vegan. Go ahead
I
and
wouldn't
try
have
it.
anything left to give.
I'll give it a shot. I'll be
Thank you, John.
I'll be open minded to give it a shot.
If you can eat a heart attack burger, you can eat a vegan burger.
Well, that's natural.
It's a heart
You
attack
think-
burger.
You think God intended for people to make fake beef,
The cheese is vegan. The
fake
bacon
pork,
is vegan.
fake chicken, fake shrimp? You
Why
think
can't
God
you
intended
just-
all that?
Why can't you just taste
Do you
it?
think your ancestors died for you to start making fake all them damn pigs they had to slaughter? And
Why
they
can't
want
you
you to.
just taste it? I'll treat.
I am going to
taste it.
check. I am going to try it. I told you, me and John going to come up there and try it together.
It'll be my treat. Just taste
But
it.
I'm not trying no fake ass bacon.
Yes, you are.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you are.
That is disgusting, and it will have me on the toilet for at least. I'll probably do a Broadway on the toilet.
Why
In
is it
wrestling
that?
terms, that's
Why
an
is it
hour.
that every conversation we have, the two of y'all, it ends with the two of y'all on the toilet
If he does it,
about
I'm going to do it
food?
too. So
What?
I hope that's not the case.
He does what?
I said if he has to go to the restroom and have watery stool, I'm going to have it too. So
Yes. Well, you know what? Our system isn't used to that. So, putting all of that fakeness into our system, like let's say the night before we actually have us a hearty meal at Vortex or something, and then the next day, hey, we're going to go to Slutty Vegan and put the opposite in our stomach today. Yeah, your boy going to be tapping out. I'm going to be tapping. Like tapping loud.
I think it'd be prudent to do Slutty Vegan first before we go to Vortex.
I'm with you on that, brother. Yes, sir. I'm
I
with
need
you.
y'all to not go to Vortex at all.
What's wrong with Vortex? Is it not good anymore?
No, it's good.
So why do you not need us to go there?
It's just good and full of saturated fat.
And this is good.
We're just making one trip. We're not going there the entire time. Just once.
Right. You think Slutty Vegan's any better?
It is.
Oh, okay.
No,
Why are there so many fat
I'm trying to
vegans?
think of where y'all. You know what? Stop. I'm not vegan anymore, so. But I'm trying to think of somewhere
You
y'all
ain't
should
fat
go
either.
when y'all come. I am fat.
Please.
I have back fat. I got belly rolls.
Everybody got back fat.
My doctor
Unless they
told
skin
me.
and
My doctor
bones.
told me yesterday I need to lose 25 more pounds.
Isn't that part of the problem too, with your stomach and stuff like that? That you lost too much weight too fast.
Well, my heart doctor told me I need to lose 25 pounds. I don't know what the GI doctor gonna say.
Well, we can all lose weight, but I'm sure that's not, the issue here. I'm sure fat is not covering your damn heart.
No. Well, we did find out what's wrong. Well, not wrong, but we did find out what's going on with why the heart rate is so high.
Let's go with it. What happened?
Oh gosh. So one of my valves is enlarged. And it's easily fixable. But the culprit for she said when it's something like that where I don't have any blockages or anything, she said 10 times out of 10 it's caused by stress. So, yeah.
So stress can cause your heart valve to enlarge. Mm-hmm. How's your blood pressure?
My blood pressure is fine. They took it yesterday. When they took it, it was, hold on, let me read off the paper. 120 over 79.
So stress, which is caused by hey,
Leave him alone.
I think that was Dolly with that bar. Stress caused by your job. Mm-hmm. By these, hey, shut up.
The dog wants to be on the podcast too.
Caused by your job and these niggers.
I ignore the niggers. But with the job, there's a plan in place.
So what can you do to make the heart valve go down?
They prescribe me a diuretic. I can't talk. Prescribe me another beta blocker and exercise. But I can't exercise until the heart rate comes down. So she said it'll take a few days for the beta blocker to kick in and try to regulate the heart rate. And she said, once I get to a point where I'm comfortable and my heart rate isn't jumping through the roof, she said, then, start off with a little 30-minute brisk walk every day. And she said, that's something that corrects itself with exercise.
But don't you walk on your job, though? That don't count?
I do, but if the stress outweighs the exercise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so then you starting to exercise once you've got these medications in place will be moot and pointless because if you're still on the same job.
I have a plan.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we won't go any
further.
But
I don't want to talk about it on air because I don't know who watches.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I have a plan. From there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Steph, please send us the name and a picture, if you can, of those chips so we'll know where to purchase. Well, we know to go to Publix. There's the obligatory sip out of the Bloomingdale's cup and straw.
This is not a Bloomingdale's cup. This cup came from Starbucks.
Sure. Um,
It's a Starbucks logo on the cup.
John, thank you so much for picking out the cookie. It was delightful.
John, you don't
I'm
have my
going
bag.
to have
Starbucks didn't make it any better. I'm sorry.
it really didn't.
But it was only $10.
For
It's a bling cup.
Oh,
$10 for a
It's
cup.
blingy. It's blingy. The bling.
And it was $10?
That's cheap for a Starbucks cup.
Was it on sale? Or was that
No.
retail?
It was $10. Well, $10.99. It was $11.
So you paid about $12.46. How much are taxes up there?
Because they do county and state and all this.
Oh, you paid
dumb
about
tax.
$13.25.
On sales tax?
Probably.
Most places are doing that whole little double tax thing now. I don't like it.
State and county tax?
Depending on where you go, yeah.
Remember, they have state taxes. We don't.
Oh my God, here we go.
I thought that was just for payroll taxes. Not. I didn't
When
know
you
that
go in
was
a store, sometimes you'll see the little double line. I'll show you next time I get a receipt.
okay.
I've seen it. I've seen it on a receipt when I've I don't even know if it was purchasing something. I think it was eating at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I saw both.
I never paid attention.
Restaurants are notorious for that. They do both.
Shoot, I pay attention. I look at my damn receipts.
Okay. See, that's rich people don't look at their receipts.
John.
I'm destitute right now.
We laughing, and he said that with a straight face, Keith.
Of course, anything involving money, he's gonna say it with a straight face.
Oh, before we get off, let me ask this question. So, what was the feedback from your mothers from this week's episode of the podcast?
I don't think my mother had a chance to listen as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking more so by tomorrow or Friday.
Okay.
For mine.
My mother was quite tickled. She didn't remember a lot of the things that she used to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't remember telling y'all, sit your fat asses down. Like, yeah, I was there. Never forgot. I actually left some stuff off the list just to keep it clean.
Oh,
Listen.
man.
Or more clean.
And I still don't think I'm safe.
But she did. She was more, she found yours the most hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
She was coughing when she heard you got slapped in the face with a pork chop.
Oh man, listen.
That and the whole gun episode.
Oh my God, she wanted to kill my brother.
That was extraordinary.
I told him, I said, you better. He was standing there trying to explain. I said, you gotta run.
Wow.
And
You
you
trying to
tried
explain.
to be the shield, and you said until
All the
it's
time.
either you got to get popped or he get popped. All right, he on his own now.
I said, you on your own, boo.
Wow.
But yeah, my mother, her sole response was, she said, I'm scared. Because when my mama is quiet, I know I'm going to catch it later, like when she sees me face to face.
Well,
No pancakes for you.
I know, right? No pancakes. She's not going to make me any chicken salad.
There
You
you
had to
go.
give us a breakdown of the first face-to-face interaction since that episode.
But she knows
what
all
the
that.
retribution
She
would
knows.
be.
She knows she
Yeah,
says
right.
that stuff. Well, her thing was, she was like, I'm going to have everybody thinking she's this weird, evil person. I'm like, nobody thinks you're evil, mama. Stop
Nobody.
being extra. I should have
Far
put that on the list. Stop being extra. But you
Prayers
know.
are up for her for the years that she's had to endure dealing with you.
I'm a good child.
Hey, just want to let you guys know before we get out of here, if you haven't seen it and you do have Disney Plus, Black Panther 2, Living Single in Wakanda is out now for you to stream.
I'm going to watch
Haven't
it
seen
as
it
soon as we
myself.
hang up.
So I'll probably be watching it in the next 2 weeks. No rush for me.
It's a rush for me.
We were going to talk about the latest and new developing in the case of Tyree Nichols, but we're going to save that for next week's podcast drop on Tuesday. So when you hear this on Thursday, don't get alarmed. We're going to tackle it again because, of course, there's more that has come out since we recorded last week.
Mm-hmm.
And what you guys heard on Tuesday was just a little snippet. So going to dive a little bit more into that. Going to have Antoine back on with us to talk about that as well. I really enjoyed this conversation with you guys today.
Me too.
Steph, thank you.
Even though you told me I look haggard and horrible, but okay.
I never used the word horrible. I didn't even use
you
the
did
word.
say
Did he say
haggard.
haggard? Did he
I
say
didn't even
haggard?
say. I didn't say haggard. I said
Weary and worn. Same thing. What's the difference?
Really, it's two different definitions. You
told
want me to pull it up?
You told me I look like an old lady.
I didn't say that. I said, as your friend that has known you for a long time, I know what you look like when you're upbeat, full of energy, and I know what you look like when you've just had a very long week, and that's what it looks like today.
It's
Go
the
ahead, Joe.
equivalent of telling her that she worked all day and had to take the MARTA all the way back home.
But y'all know when y'all say stuff like that, women, we interpret it different.
Why, Steph? I've said that to you before, and you knew what I meant. Why is anything different now?
Well, we were getting ready to get on this camera. I don't want to look weary.
I said to me, Steph.
Not everybody gonna be zooming in on my bags and stuff.
Ain't nobody zooming in on your damn bags. John, you look very toasty today. Hopefully you're not going to go out and go running at break of dawn where you're in a highly populated non-Negro area. So hopefully you'll hit the pavement when the sun's out. But with me saying that, that's like wasted breath.
That's correct.
Have a headache?
No, I don't have a headache. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was just sitting there pressing his temples. I'm like,
he's going to go out there, Steph.
He looks like he's prepared to run.
He does, man.
John.
That's what they usually say. Run, nigga, run. So we will be back next Thursday. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for supporting. This will drop on Thursday. Friday, please take a listen to We Still Like Sports. It'll drop on Friday. If you didn't get a chance to listen last week, we had Julius Franklin on from an alumni from BCU. He played football for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. He also played in the NFL. So please take a listen as he discussed the situations that's going on there between BCU and Ed Reed. He has his ear to the ground there as, of course, he's an alumni. So he has a little tad bit more information than what the media has and what has been portrayed. So please take a listen. OG Podcast came out on Tuesday. Please take a listen as we just talked about that just now. Funny episode where we discussed the top 10 of mothers' sayings that annoy us, and great list from Steph, with her mother. John had an excellent list, being called a fat ass. All the way around, great episode. So please take a listen when you get a chance. Thank you guys for supporting us. Next week, Steph will be back and not weary
and haggard.
Wow. I'm glad that a W word you turn into an H word. There's only one W word that turns into an H, and you're not that. You guys have a great night.